What is up, people? So today I thought, because we're still in the first quarter of the year, we're only in Q1 in terms of the game year. I thought I'd kind of give my own personal games I'm looking forward to this year. There's not a whole lot. I mean, there's not. I don't think there's more than 10 games that I'm looking forward to this year, which would be quite a lot, I suppose. Or it wouldn't be a lot over the whole year, because there's 12 months in a year, but that would be less than one game a month still. So straight off the bat, there's no particular order. Dark Souls 2, that's coming out next month. I've already got it ordered, so I'm quite looking forward to that. I quite like Dark Souls 1. I never did play Demon Souls, but I'm sure that was pretty good as well. So yeah, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, I mean, should be improvement from 1. So that honestly, that is one of the very few Xbox games I'm looking forward to, surprisingly. Other than that, there's Destiny, that should be quite good. I'm a bit worried that it's just going to try and be like Borderlands in kind of the spacey Halo type stuff. Obviously, that's probably what it will be, but hopefully they've done it somewhat better. But Destiny should be another game that's quite good. I have high hopes for it. What else? That is mainly it for the Xbox games. There are a couple of Wii U games, obviously. Super Smash Brothers 4, obviously. That's probably the one I'm looking forward to most this year. That should be really good. Mario Kart 8. I'm not too bothered about Mario Kart 8. I will get it, but it's not one of my. It's not the priority game. What else? Obviously the new Zelda, but I don't think it's going to come out this year. All logic points to it coming out this year. However, take into account they're obviously doing a Majora's Mask remake. So that's going to come out at some point. I can see that coming out halfway through the year, I imagine, kind of the summer holiday sort of time. But yeah, the new Zelda, it will either come out it'll either come out in the last 2 months of the year, or it'll come out next year. It might well get revealed at E3. If it does get revealed at E3, it's definitely going to come out this year, but it won't be until the last couple of months. I know that. And now there's kind of a final one that isn't a Wii U. I don't even know if it's going to be kind of last gen, even though I don't have a next gen or this gen one now. I don't think it's going to come out on the last gen consoles. Fallout 4. Now, Fallout 4 I may well be looking forward to more than any other game, but there's still no news on it. There's nothing on it. It's all still speculation. We know it's being made. It has to be. It has to be in production or development or whatever you call it. But when is it going to come out? Who knows? I hope it comes out this year. I really do. I know. I mean, I don't expect it to come out until obviously at the end of the year, and I hope they'll reveal it at E3. But I really do not want it to be we're releasing it 2015, because that's too long away. As I said, I don't know if it's going to be coming out on the 360 and the PlayStation 3. I have very little hopes that it will be. and that is annoying because it will then force me to get the new console. I knew they would do it. I knew they'd do it so that they were going to release some really big games on the new consoles only to force people to get the new consoles. But luckily for me, I'm very picky about the games that I like. If Fallout 4 somehow was on like last gen console, there are very little games that would force me to go onto the new console. So that was just a couple of games that I'm looking forward to this year. If I haven't kind of named any big AAA titles, it's probably because I'm either not interested in them or I literally haven't heard about them yet, which would be quite weird. I'm not interested in sleeping. No, that's not it. Watch Dogs. I'm not interested in that. So that's one that everyone seems to be going crazy for. That I'm not interested in. Obviously, Halo 5 will probably come out this year or next year, but I'm not getting an Xbox One, so I won't be able to play it anyway. The next Gears of War, obviously, I won't be able to play that anyway, but I didn't get Judgment, so I'm not too bothered about that series now. What else? I really can't think of anything else at the moment. Obviously, there are some forgotten Nintendo titles that may well get new games at some point. Metroid, Star Fox, F-Zero, but they haven't had. F-Zero hasn't had a game since the GameCube. Star Fox hasn't had a game since the 3DS remake of Star Fox 64. Metroid, I really can't remember, but I think the most recent one was Metroid Other M on the Wii. But the problem is, when a game series has literally leaped to console, that's either really good news or it's really bad news. The good side could be that they were working on one for so long that they had to skip a whole console generation just to make it that amazing. The other problem is they abandoned the series and they don't want to do another one, or they think the popularity's decreased so much it's not worthwhile doing another one. I think that is what's happened to the F-Zero series, unfortunately, but I could be wrong. That's about it really. So this video was about the games that I'm looking forward to this year, with the exception of the new Zelda and the new Fallout, which may well be hitting us next year, but who knows? I can only guess. I've not got secret connections with the developers. They're not saying, "Here, Matt, we're releasing our game here," so you tell everyone that's when you think it's going to be released. And they'll be like, "Oh my god, you're psychic." No, I'm just guessing. It's a kind of calculated guess because the Zelda games, on average, do drop. They always drop within the last quarter of the year. They drop in Q4, but it's when. Obviously, if the new Zelda doesn't come out at the end of this year, then it will be dropped, not in the last quarter of the year, because there's no way that they're not going to release the new Zelda until the end of next year. There's no way that they're going to take that long with it. Same with Fallout. If Fallout doesn't get released this year, it will definitely get released somewhat near the beginning of next year. Anyway, I've been going on long enough. Please tell me the games that you're looking forward to most this year in the comments. If you're a Zelda fan, if you're a Fallout fan, do you think that they are going to be released this year, or do you think we're going to really have to wait another whole year just to get our hands on the next title? So yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.